Hey guys, I have a gorgeous eyeshadow tutorial to show you. I'm calling this the Bold Gold eye look. I am using a beautiful eyeshadow quad, which clearly has some bold colors in it, as well as a gorgeous gold, hence the name Bold Gold. I know I was real creative with that name. It is a gorgeous look, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can recreate it. All right, first and foremost, as always, eye primer. It is always my first step to any eyeshadow tutorial, any eyeshadow look that I'm doing. It doesn't matter what product, what colors, eye primer is always a must for me. Eye primer is going to really enhance the vibrancy of your products, as well as keep your eye products on your lids all day. I'm telling you, when you use this Moodstruck eye primer, you are gonna be a little sad when it comes time to wash your face, because your eye makeup game is still gonna be so on point and you're not gonna wanna wash it off. But that is just the incredible power of the Moodstruck eye primer. I swear by this eye primer, so it's always my first step. All right, and the four colors that I'm using in this quad palette here are Alive, Lively, Fervent, and Optimistic. So I'm first going to take my blending brush and I'm gonna pick up that second shade here, Lively. It is this beautiful pumpkin orange, and I'm gonna use this as my transition color. So I'm gonna take this on the blending brush and I'm gonna put it right in the crease of my eye, just so I have a nice transition for the rest of the colors. Seriously love the warmth that Lively shade brings to the eyes. It is such a beautiful color. But next I'm going in with the shader side of my liner shader brush, and I'm picking up the shade Alive. This is like a gorgeous shimmery gold. It almost looks a little green on camera, but it applies as a beautiful shimmery gold. Now I have found with a shimmer shade like Alive, my favorite way to apply them is to actually press them on the lids. I know sometimes it's our instinct when we are using a shadow and a brush to sweep, but I'm telling you, when you have a shimmer shade like this, pressing it on is really going to press in the product and really bring out the shimmer and the vibrancy of that beautiful shade you're putting on your eyes. All right, now I'm going to take the crease brush and I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite shades. It is called Fervent. Fervent is one of my first loves when it came to these pressed shadows. And I'm going to pick up Fervent on the crease brush, and I'm going to use this shade in the outer corner of my eye and then just slightly into the crease, stopping it about halfway on my lid. I don't want to take it all the way across, but I want to create kind of like an outer V. Now here's a helpful tip when it comes to applying especially dark colors. Think about wherever you put your brush first, that's where you're gonna have the most color payoff and the most product. So when I am doing this outer V, I like to start off at the very outer corner of my eye. So that is the first spot that I put down my brush. That way I know the most color is going there, and then I can kind of just work in and draw in that outer V. Now the crease brush does a fabulous job at really being precise on where you're putting the shadow, but I want this area to be just a little bit more blended, so I'm gonna go in with the fluffy crease brush and I'm just gonna pat right over where we put that Fervent in the outer V, just in up and down motions, just making sure that I have more of a soft, smooth, blended effect. Now I want to show you guys one of the coolest and one of my favorite time-saving products. It is the brush cleaning spray. I cannot tell you how many times I use this when doing especially my eyeshadows because this is a prime example. I just used the crease brush in a dark shade Fervent. And the next color that I want to use is this light shade here, Optimistic, but I don't want to take the brush that I've just used a dark color and put it in the light shade and then apply it, because it's not going to give me the look that I'm looking for, right? I don't want the dark shade where I'm about to apply a light shade. Let me show you guys the power of the brush cleaner. This is a brush cleaner that all I have to do is just spray a couple sprays onto my brush. Check this out. I'm gonna take my tissue and I'm gonna clean off this brush. You guys, this is fantastic. This is a waterless brush cleaner. So not only is it taking that dark shade right off my brush, but you guys, this brush will now be dry and ready for me to use. I don't have to wait for it to dry. I can go right in and finish my eye look. And the next step of my eye look is going to be to take the crease brush in the shade Optimistic and use this as my highlight. So I'm going to apply Optimistic in the inner corner of my eye and onto the brow bone. I'm going to finish off the eye look using the Lash Primer and the 40 Mascara and then show you guys the finished effect. All right, and here is the completed bold and gold eye look. If you guys want to recreate this look and grab this palette for yourself, I do have a link for it in the description of this video.